Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to do your 11th to the 17th of November 2019 reading. I'd like to show you the cards that we're using today for the week ahead, guys. We are using for your weekly check-in reading. And the weekly check-in reading is really a reading to give a lot of guidance on not just what's happening for the week, but it's just really guidance just overall. The week, weeks ahead, months ahead, that type of thing, and what the universe wants to say to you in that particular week. So we're using the Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Palin. We're also going to be using the Ethereal Visions Tarot by Matt Hughes, and also my professional edition of the Universal Tarot by Lo Scarabeo. And your advice cards come through the Art of Life cards. They're tarot cards, but they've got kind of quotes on them. We're also using for your 10 card love and your 10 card career reading for the week, guys, Blessed Be, which will be your advice, your spiritual advice for the week. The Dark Mansion Tarot, my favourite. I should be getting another deck of these for my birthday, hopefully. The smaller ones from my family. Oh my God. I told them to order them quick because my birthday's on the 18th, so I've got to order them quick for them to come in time. I love these cards so much. So we're using these, and also we're using the Tea Leaf Fortune cards as well. Just looking at advice through for love, and also, for love and wealth and career. All right, that's it. I'd like you guys to sit back and enjoy the reading. Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. Just to let you know how the reading's going to go, we do your weekly check-in first. Then we have a look at more specifically your work, stroke finance, and we also have a look at your love life during the week. If you'd like to see a particular reading, so if you'd like to only look at your work reading or only your love reading or maybe just the general reading, timestamps are below. So you just click on the time and it will take you straight through to the reading that you want to view. I'd like to say, guys, thanks ever so much for joining me this week for your reading. And yeah, sit back, relax and enjoy. Okay, Pisces, your cards are down. Now, we had some doubles kind of just flick them out in the reading. So let's have a look what's going on in these areas here. Is really interesting. So you guys are showing us being the... Oh, is that right? Yeah, the Ace of Coins in the reverse. That's what you're showing us being, is the Ace of Coins reverse. You know, when you're it depends. You could be showing us kind of losing some money. I'll be honest with you, Pisces, with the Ace of Coins reverse. The Ace of Coins reverse means that you lose money, you lose a good golden opportunity. It could be if you go for an interview, then you don't get the interview, that type of thing. It could mean that you're not getting the money through that you want. It could be that there are delays around you in terms of getting money with the Ace of Coins in the reverse. But kind of looking at this card and saying, well, what is an Ace of... If somebody's an Ace of Coin... You know, if you're actually the Ace of Coins energy, if you're this coin here, then you're really kind of just at the start of life. You know, you're just starting to build yourself up. You're just starting to grow. You're just starting to, become something. You're just starting to become form, okay, as an individual, which really kind of metaphorically is just about kind of like being a page. You're starting to sprout. Not starting to become form. You're starting to become something with the Ace of Coins, something that is quite solid. But in the reverse, it might be that you're not forming into anything right now. It might be that you're not ready to form something right now. It might be right now you're not ready to, start planting a seed right now. It might be that you've planted something, but it's not happening right now with this Ace of Coins reverse. What is the reason for you guys showing us being the Ace of Coins in the reverse? Well, it's certainly something to do with work. It might be something to do with you being reviewed. I get the impression it might be an interview here. Three of Coins can show an interview because it shows that your work is being reviewed. So it might be with the Ace of Coins in the reverse. You guys are showing us the Ace of Coins in the reverse because it might be that you're not getting an opportunity, or maybe you're not getting paid for something, or maybe you're losing an opportunity. It could be that you went for a job interview for some of you guys, Pisces. It could be that you had an interview with the Three of Coins. It might be that your work has been assessed here and therefore you're not receiving. Some of you guys might not even be, I'm sorry to say, I know it's a bit crap, but it is the way it is. If there are two money cards and we get payment with the Ace of Coins energy, for the work that we do. Or if we go for an interview, then we get the job, we get presented with the opportunity. In the reverse, you're not being presented with the opportunity. This almost feels like your hand, that you're losing an opportunity here, or you might be losing money or an opportunity, and it's something to do with an interview or some work that you've done that's under review, that type of thing. What is your goal for the week? We have 3 cards flop out here, Pisces. The goal is the 8 of Wands energy. So communicate, speed things up is the 8 of Wands energy. Send messages. 10 of Wands energy. 10 of Wands energy. So it means, I think that your goal for the week is to persevere. Could be in sending messages or communicating. 5 of Cups, I'm afraid, here. So I think that your goal is to persevere in the light of that 5 of Cups. Some of you guys are feeling disappointed, but I'm going to persevere. Sending messages, especially if you haven't got the job, because the 8 of Coins in the reverse could mean that you've lost the golden opportunity. It might be that you went for an interview. It might be, I'm getting the impression some of you guys have gone through an interview. All right, you've been reviewed for some work, and it feels to me that you've either not got paid or you didn't get the job. And if you didn't get the job, then your goal will be, well, despite my disappointment with the 5 of Cups energy, I'm going to persevere and continue, you know, putting my resume out, putting myself out there, and, you know, putting my work out and showing people what I can do. So you're not giving up in these energies here. What is the obstacle that you need to overcome, though, Pisces? The Page of Coins. You've got a lot of coin cards here. I think the obstacle you need to overcome is that I think that you need to, I think for some of you guys, you're not experienced enough in something here. That's how it feels to me. Because the Page of Coins is all pages are young people, and they lack experience. With the Page of Coins, he's just a student, so he's just learning his craft. So the obstacle you might need to overcome is that you're still learning a particular craft. Maybe that's why your work, you got reviewed, you went for an interview, but you lost the opportunity, because it might be that on that interview, maybe the obstacle is that you didn't have enough experience. You're still learning the craft. You're not at the level that they want somebody to be at in order to give them the opportunity here. And it's a good thing that you say, despite my disappointment, I am determined with this 10 of Wands energy to continue to persevere, putting out my stuff, putting out my work, putting out my, you know, resume, sending people, you know, contacting, communicating people, getting in contact, that type of thing. You're not giving up here at all, which is brilliant. But I think you've got to understand, if this resonates with some of you Pisces people, that, you know, if this is you losing a job, there's a lot of Pentacle cards and they're worker cards as well. So if you're losing the opportunity here because people reviewed your work, that's you working there, and these are the people that are reviewing the work that you do, it'll be because with the Page of Coins energy, which is the obstacle you need to overcome, is that you still need to learn a lot more about your craft. There's still a lot more learning that needs to be done. What could you be achieving by the end of the week, though, Pisces? Let's have a look. You've got the 2 of Pentacles, and I mean, they're not always money cards, but this can be a money card. So this could be doubling. When you get the 2 of Coins, it's doubling. If we get a 7 of Swords, you're doubling up your efforts or something like that. Let's have a look at the next card. The 8 of Coins. Okay, so it might be, what you could be achieving is a couple of options in terms of work, I think, here. Okay, also this is practice, so you might be doubling your efforts here. When you get the 2 of Coins, you're doubling something up here, and the 8 of Coins can be practice. So some of you guys, what you could be achieving nevertheless is a couple of opportunities are presented. 2 of Coins, you're holding a couple of opportunities in your hands, possibly from, you know, for other jobs with the 8 of Coins. Also, for some of you guys, you might be doubling with the 2 of Coins energy your efforts in terms of kind of practicing, because this is all about learning to become more skilled, especially with that Page of Coins where you're just a student or you haven't got as much kind of experience as you would like, which might be why you didn't get the job in the first place. And this is definitely something to do with work and money, because it's coins. We've got the majority of the reading is coins. 8 of Coins, 3 of Coins. It's definitely work and money, because you've got the majority of the reading is wands and coins, especially coins. 8 of Coins, 2 of Coins, Page of Coins, 8 of Coins, 3 of Coins, and 2 1 cards, 10 of Wands, perseverance, and the 8 of Wands energy is all about sending those important details and communication. Amidst a little bit of emotion here, feeling disappointed. So there's definitely something about work and money this week, and an opportunity that some of you guys probably don't get, because I think that the obstacle you need to overcome is that you need to learn a little bit more with that page. You need to learn how to become more, you need to learn the craft a little bit more with this page of coins energy showing here. But by the end of the week, you're either doubling your efforts in terms of practicing, you're focusing on your studies a bit more, you're doubling your kind of study time with the Eight of Coins, because this is doubling up on that, doubling your study time. Could be some of you guys are receiving a couple more opportunities in terms of work, or you might be receiving some good news. Two of Coins can also be good news in terms of work. So it's not all bad at all. What is that you need to avoid? I think that you need to avoid getting too comfortable or too overly confident with that Ten of Cups energy, because the Ten of Cups is one of those cards. It's a great card. It talks about emotional satisfaction and fulfillment, but it can also be the really happy card. So maybe, and this can also mean to get overly confident about something. I think you need to avoid getting overly confident, all right, because you've got more work to do here in the obstacle position. What do you need to embrace? The Knight of Wands energy, that perseverance is needed. You need to avoid getting kind of like really comfortable with that Ten of Cups energy. And I feel that you need to embrace with the Knight of Wands, you've got to keep pushing through. There's more work to be done. You need to carry on advancing yourself with that Knight of Wands energy. You know, because some of you guys are kind of like, well, no, I know enough with the Page of Coins. But the universe is clearly saying that in the obstacle position of the Page of Coins, Pisces, there's more work to be done because it's a page. And he's young. He's just learning his craft. So you need to kind of embrace, overcome the obstacle that you're just learning the craft. There's still more that you need to do in terms of this craft. You still need to learn more. Some of you guys are doubling with that Two of Coins energy. The work that you're putting into, you're putting more work in. The double card of the Two of Coins and the work card of the Eight, you're putting more work in to this energy here. You might be getting a couple of opportunities more for work, or you might be getting some good news concerning a job or something like that. But avoid getting too comfortable with this skill set of the Page of Coins, because you've got more work to do. And embrace, you're going to have to kind of push yourself a bit more with that Knight of Wands energy and assert yourself a bit more in terms of learning about this craft a little bit more. What is the advice? If you need support and advice, where can you go? Go to the King of Coins. Okay, you've got all these coin cards. I think go to somebody who has achieved through hard work. What did they do? What did they do to achieve the status that they're at right now? Because to go to somebody who knows the craft, who's done all of the work. Because remember, when you get the Page of Coins, which he's showing here, he's just young. He's a young gun. So what he's doing, Pisces, is he's learning his craft in order to become the King of Coins. So if you need advice, you need to speak to someone who's gone through the stage of the Page of Coins, who's done all the studying, you know, who's put all the work in to become this energy here. Because you need to go to someone, you need to go to someone and say, okay, so I went for this interview, I didn't get it. Probably because I wasn't as experienced as the other candidates. So what can I do to get more experience? Or what can I do to become like this? To get more, you know, to get the status, to achieve the status of the king. Because this is an accomplished individual. Go to somebody who has accomplished every single stage, from the page to the knight to the queen, eventually till they've become the king. Because they're going to be able to tell you exactly how they made it. How did they accomplish? How did they become experienced? Go to someone, because we're going to quickly do this reading again, Pisces. What I think is happening here is some of you guys been for an interview with that Three of Coins. And I think that what you're experiencing, you guys are showing as losing the opportunity here because your work was reviewed. It's not reversed to say the work was bad, but I just feel that with the obstacle being that you need to overcome, that you need to learn your craft a little bit more. It'll be because there was inexperience on your part, Pisces. I feel that even though you're sad with the Five of Cups energy, your goal is to persevere and to carry on moving forward, putting out those resumes, which is fine. But the problem is you need to overcome the obstacle of, you can carry on doing that, Pisces, but if you don't have the experience to back you up, you're going to carry on making the same mistakes and you're going to carry on losing opportunities. So whilst it's commendable that your goal is, brush myself off and start all over again, I'm sad. In the face of disappointment, I'm going to carry on persevering. I'm going to carry on sending my CV across, and I'm going to carry on sending my resume across. I'm going to carry on putting myself out there. The universe will say, well, that's fine, but the obstacle you need to overcome is that you need to learn your craft a little bit more. And by the end of the week, some of you guys could be actually doubling up your efforts to learn. So you might be doing some double study, because the Age of Coins is also study. It's about somebody who's trying to learn how to become skilled, and that's what you're trying to do with the page. So you might be doubling your efforts to become more skilled in this area here. Avoid getting too comfortable. That's what you're doing in this area here, where you're saying, oh, well, you know, I didn't get it, but, you know, I'll carry on saying. Because the thing is, you're not learning. That's the thing. You're carrying on sending the same old thing out, and that's why you're getting kind of let go. Nobody's taking you on because you don't have the experience. You need to build with the Age of Coins energy, the craft up with the Page of Coins energy showing there. So avoid getting too comfortable with where you are right now and embrace it. You're going to have to carry on advancing yourself with that Knight of Wands energy showing it. If you need advice and support, Pisces, go to someone who has learnt their craft with this King of Coins energy and is now at the position that you actually want to be at. Let's have a quick look at what the advice is for the week, Pisces. Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Pisces on this reading? What is the advice that you have for Pisces, please, on this reading? Show me. So the advice, Pisces, is the Six of Wands, which is nice. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. And yes, you do need enthusiasm. And you've got the enthusiasm of the Eight of Wands. I love this area here where you say, you know what, my goal is, I'm sad, but I'm going to persevere and I'm going to carry on pushing forward and putting my stuff out there with the Eight of Wands. But you need to make sure that you have the craft down. You need to make sure that you are experienced, because that's your obstacle, the Page of Coins. The obstacle you need to overcome is that you still need to learn your craft. You're still at that page, you know, you're still at that page level, Pisces. And if you carry on doing this, still being at that level, you're going to continue to get this. So you need to double up your efforts in terms of study, for example, learning, for example, with the Eight of Coins energy showing here. Double the efforts, and it might be that you need to go to someone who can show you this with the King of Coins energy showing here. So it's brilliant. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm, of course, and you need to maintain that enthusiasm, but enthusiasm is no good without having the knowledge and the skill and the ability to do something as well. But keep up the enthusiasm, because it will help you to move forward when you're actually trying to build your skills in this area. Brilliant reading. All right, Pisces, we're going to come back with your work reading. Please bear with me. Okay, Pisces, we've got your work reading down. Let's have a look at what it's saying to us. So for work, 11th to the 17th, Five of Swords. So Five of Swords can mean that you're dealing with people who want one-upmanship. This can be somebody who's quite cruel within the group. If you get it with maybe a court card, you're dealing with somebody who's like this. Let's have a look at the next. So a magician here. I think that somebody is quite cruel with their words, because the magician is communication as well. So I feel that some of you guys are dealing with somebody who may be quite cruel with their words, unfortunately, Pisces, showing up here. But I feel that you're very much standing your ground with that Nine of Wands energy. I mean, I wouldn't say that, I mean, you're on your guard. You might be on your guard as well for some of you guys about getting like a tongue lashing from someone with those two cards. But it also might be that you're standing your ground against somebody like this with the Nine of Wands energy here. In the face of sadness. I feel that in the face of sadness, because I think that you guys are tired of this, but I think that you put on a good show with that Nine of Wands energy showing up here. I think that you're tired of this person's shenanigans, because I think the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords and the Magician, they're all the same person. And though you're tired of this person's shenanigans, I think that you're standing your ground. Some of you guys might be standing your ground because you're tired. The Five of Cups can actually mean that you're really tired. You're tired of this person being underhanded with you, this person being sneaky. You know, this person trying to get one up on you with the Seven of Swords energy. Perhaps this person's going behind your back and chatting you behind your back, because Seven of Swords can mean talking behind someone's back as well. I think you're just tired of them. Pisces, what's next? Page of Cups energy. I think for some of you guys, you're dreaming with that page, because Page of Cups is actually a young Pisces. So I think that you Pisces people are actually dreaming with the Page of Cups energy about something better, okay? About new beginnings with the Sun energy, or about the situation becoming better with the Sun energy showing up here. Queen of Wands energy. I think that you're ambitious with this Queen of Wands energy showing here. Oh, you got a Queen and a King showing here. I think that you're ambitious maybe to get to a higher position with this King of Coins energy. I think that your ambitions, I think that you're dreaming of being somewhere better, because I think that your ambitions with that Queen are to be somewhere higher in your job with the King of Coins energy showing here. Fall energy, and I feel that you're definitely thinking about a new beginning with this Fall energy showing here, a new opportunity. All right, because, you know, and it's funny because you have two Aquarius cards here in the reading as well, Pisces. The Fool and the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords has Aquarius energy in it, and also the Fool does as well. It's actually ruled by Uranus as well, the planet of freedom. Both cards indicate being freedom. So some of you being free. So some of you guys really want to be with these two cards, free of this energy here. All right, the Five of Wands energy. Some of you guys with these two cards, we can double that up and saying you really just want to be, you're dreaming about a new beginning, you know, going somewhere else, a new positive beginning, because you want to be free of this. And also because you have an ambition to actually be in a really big position here. You want to rise up the ladder in terms of work. But I feel that you've got somebody around you who's trying to hold you back, Pisces. I think what we're looking at here is we're looking at a Five of Swords and a magician. This is somebody who is quite cruel with their words. And I think that even though you're feeling tired of their shenanigans with the Seven of Swords, you're standing your ground. But I think that you're really tired of having to do that. And I also feel that you want to be free of feeling tired. You're tired of feeling tired of it, and you just want to be free of that. I think that you guys have been dreaming about new beginnings, new positive beginnings with the Sun energy, because I think that you've got an ambition with the Queen of Wands energy to move to the King of Coins level. I think that you're very capable people. If this resonates with you, Pisces, I think that you're very, very capable, and you know that you could be more. But I actually feel that you've got somebody around you who's probably a little bit jealous and wants to hold you back. You're still standing your ground, but I think that you're just tired of feeling tired around someone, you know, somebody's bullshit here. So there's definitely the dream of wanting to kind of move to a far more kind of positive position in work. Okay, let's have a quick look at what the advice is for work for Pisces. Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for work for Pisces, please? What is the advice that you have for work for Pisces, please? Show me the advice that you have for work for Pisces. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's 3. Let's have a look at what the advice is for the week for work for you guys. So the advice is Lobster. There could be the financial pinch in work, which is interesting. All right. Clouds. So temporary, but it's a temporary problem, okay? If you're feeling the financial pinch, it's a temporary problem. Probably mean you're going to get paid or something like that. And the ladder. You're climbing towards success. Nice. So some of you guys are feeling the financial pinch in terms of the work that you do. So obviously some of you guys probably not getting paid what you're worth, or you're not getting paid enough. But this is simply a temporary problem because you are climbing the ladder to success, and that might be what it is here, that you've got these dreams, these positive dreams about positive changes where you are climbing the ladder, because the Queen wants to go to the King. You know, she wants to go up a level. The Queen of Wands is an ambitious woman in a career reading, and she wants to get to the status of the King. So it's temporary because you are climbing the ladder of success. Okay, all right, let's have a quick look at your wealth. We're going to put these cards back, and we're going to have a look at money for you guys. Let's get the career reading down there, and we're just going to pick up wealth. Okay, Universe Spirit, what do you see for wealth for Pisces, please, for this week? What is your advice for wealth? What's your advice for money for Pisces? So we've got one card there. Give me another card for money. What do you see? What's your advice for wealth for Pisces, please, Universe? There we go. 3 cards out. Let's have a quick look at what the advice is for the tea leaf cards. So the advice is for wealth. You'll be playing a different role. Bag. So something important such as a new job or a raise is coming to you. Excellent. And funnel. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So you might be going through a period of frustration. There are lessons to be learned. However, I think this is definitely connected to work. You will be playing a different role because something important such as a new job or a raise is going to be handed to you. Excellent. It was coinciding, I think, with the other kind of reading, you know, advice cards that we got for career on the other reading. All right. So Pisces, I'm going to come back with your love reading. Please bear with me. Let's have a look what's going on for love for Pisces. Queen of Wands. So this could be another individual, or the Queen of Wands can mean to attract in. So let's have a look at the next card here. Okay, you've got this 5 of Swords, and I put these all back in really randomly. There's a woman here, a Queen of Wands, and there's a 5 of Swords energy, all right? It feels like somebody's spying, but Pisces, this isn't necessarily you. And I'm wondering if that 5 of Swords is you. Let's have a look. The Death card. Okay, so I'm seeing an ending here with the 5 of Swords and that Death card. Okay, this 5 of Swords is at an end. So with the Queen of Wands, this Five of Swords, I'm seeing a conflict here or some hurt. There's a woman here, a Queen of Wands. Some hurt is at an end. I'm wondering if there was a third party involved. I'm wondering if somebody took your partner away. Because it feels like there's another individual here, and it feels like the hurt that you've experienced or the hate that you experienced concerning this individual. Because the Five of Swords can easily be a card about hatefulness. And it might be, I'm not saying that you hated someone, but it might be that somebody deeply hurt you here, Pisces. I think it's coming to an end with the death energy showing here. Knight of Coins energy. I think that some of you guys, it almost feels like you're taking a step back to review with the Knight of Coins energy showing here. Eight of Swords energy. I think that there's slow movement with the Knight of Pentacles out of the Eight of Swords. I think somebody hurt you. It might be, Pisces, somebody took your partner. And I think that this is you, the Five of Swords. I think you wanted to just, you know, I think you were so angry with whoever this person is. She might have been Aries, Libra, Sagittarius. Very good looking individual this might have been. It might have been somebody who was younger than you, Pisces, potentially. I'm not saying that they are. But this person, whoever it is that hurt you in love. I mean, for some of you guys, you know, if it's a partner, then this partner hurt you. All right. So this might have been a partner as well. Male or female. You know, this would have been somebody who's got the gift of the gab. Queen of Wands is known as the narcissist as well. Whether she's upright or reversed, she can be a narcissist. Might be a narcissist here. Somebody who was all about herself. Hurt you with the Five of Swords. I think you got hurt by an individual here, and I think you got really angry with them. But I feel that anger, whatever way that is, whether it was this person took your person, you know, took your partner, or whether, you know, or whether this person was a partner and hurt you, I think that hurt is coming to an end, and I think that you are slowly but surely moving into this change, and you're moving out of the Eight of Swords here. So this will be what was consuming you. You felt consumed with the Eight of Swords by the hurt that was caused by this individual here, really consumed by it. But it's at an end now, and you're slowly moving towards the change of the Death card and out of the out of the consuming energy of the Eight of Swords energy showing here. All right, now you guys are looking at other options now with the Seven of Cups energy. Okay, Ten of Wands energy, but there's a lot of struggles going on for some of you Pisces here. You're feeling a great deal of burden. The Magician energy. So the Magician might be to create, or it might be to put yourself out there. It might be to present yourself with the Magician energy showing here to people that are interested. When you get the Seven of Wands, you got two sevens here as well. So lots of choices as well involved in the situation. When you get the Seven of Wands in a love reading, often this is people that are showing you attention. And it might be that you're struggling to present yourself. You know, you're struggling with, well, how should I look? How should I wear my hair? You know, do I look good enough? Am I pretty enough? That type of thing. To, you know, people who are interested in you with the Seven of Wands energy showing here. You got three sevens. You got to use your intuition, guys. Three sevens means psychic ability in a reading. So you've got to be able to use your intuition, and you've got to, you know, you've got to focus on your intuition, you know, in this situation, because your intuition will not fail you. If you don't focus on your intuition, it's going to fail you, okay? Let me get this reading again. So for love, Pisces, what I'm seeing is that it was either this person took your partner or this person was your partner, male or female. It's very much fire energy individual here, and I think that this person greatly hurt you, and I think that you wanted to get your own back on this person. I think you really wanted to hurt them, but I'm seeing that slowly but gradually with that Knight of Coins, this is coming to an end as you move out of the Eight of Swords. The jail that you were in, you were completely consumed by this individual. I think you might have disliked this person for so long, Pisces, but now you're gradually, slowly and surely moving out of these energies. You're moving out of the Eight of Swords, and you're moving towards the change of death gradually, because what's happening here is you're starting to look at options. You might be starting to go online dating, but you're feeling pressured to perform, because the Magician is a performer. So some of you guys with the Ten of Wands might be feeling absolutely under pressure to perform, maybe to put on an act to these people here with the Seven of Wands energy. So this is somebody who's an actor. You might be feeling like really pressured to perform, pressured to put on an act to all of these admirers here, you know, when in fact you're slowly but surely coming out of this energy here. And I think the act that you're pressured to put on is that you're completely okay. Because I'm seeing that this is just like, it might have been in the time of Virgo, it might have been the time of September, that you started late August, early going into September, that some of you guys started feeling, oh, I'm starting to turn a corner now. I'm slowly but surely starting to see the light of the Death card. I'm slowly but surely starting to change. I'm slowly but surely with the Knight of Coins moving out of this depressive episode that I've had, that my man or my woman ran off with this person here and I really hate them, or that my partner, you know, hurt me, they cut me out, they abandoned me, blah, 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 blah. You're starting to slowly, but you're not completely out of the woods yet, Pisces, but you are slowly but surely moving out on it. So when you say, yeah, I'm actually starting to feel a little bit better, I think I might start looking again for love with the Seven of Cups. But some of you guys are really putting yourself under pressure to perform here with the Magician to your admirers, you know, saying, yeah, blah, you know, I'm fine, you know, I'm feeling really good. When in fact, this is a process that you're still going through. So I think with the Seven of Coins energy, you really need to just take a step back and review, because there are always going to be options. They're on the tree. Your hard work has really paid off. It really has. But that you don't need to rush with the Seven of Coins. You just need to take a step back and review what it is that you have now, you know, brought into your life. Do you want to continue? Do you want to perform? Do you have to perform? Also, you have 3 sevens in the reading saying this is a week, or in the next following weeks, Pisces, it's a time for you to rely on your intuition. You know, because some of you guys feel really pressured to perform to your admirers, you know, and the performers will be, yeah, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fine, you know, I'm starting to feel really good about myself, you know, or you won't tell them that you're starting to feel really good, but you'll tell them that you do feel good, because these will be new people that you meet, these will be people that don't know your history, but you're under pressure to perform that you're okay. And I think that what you're trying to do here, Pisces, is you're trying to run before you can walk. You've just come out of a relationship, or if you haven't just come out of a relationship, you've only just started feeling better about yourself, and it was probably only about a couple of months ago, in the time of Virgo, that you started feeling good about yourself. You're starting to feel, oh, I don't feel too bad. You know, I'm starting slowly but gradually, I'm starting to change, starting to see the light of the Death card. Slowly but surely, I'm starting to move out of this depression I was in about this person leaving me, or this person running off with somebody else, or whatever the case was. And I stopped being really, you know, hating this person, or hating the person's partner that they've not now gone with. And you're kind of like, yeah, I'm not feeling too bad. But the problem is you're putting on an act. It's great that you've started turning the corner, but remember that Knight moves slowly. So everything is a process with this Knight, Pisces. And by going out there, even though you want to go out and find true love again with the Seven of Cups, it might be with the Ten of Wands energy that you feel under such pressure to perform to your admirers, because you've been waiting so long with that Seven of Coins to come out of this time. But you know what? You just need to take a step back and review what you're doing, because you've got time. You have time on your hands. You really do, Pisces. But the 3 sevens in the reading are telling you, look, Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. 7 is the number of spirituality and psychic ability. So you've really got to start relying on your psychic ability here. You've got to rely on your intuition. What does your intuition tell you that you need to do? Because right now you're kind of saying, I need to force myself, and I'm under pressure to perform to these admirers. And the only reason you'd be under pressure is because you're just slowly moving out of that energy of the Eight of Swords, where you were feeling depressed about somebody who hurt you, somebody who run off. You were feeling jealous and filled with rage about the person that they might have run off with, or the person that might have walked out, and you felt such rage for them for a long, long time, because the Five of Swords can mean rage as well. You felt a lot of rage for them. You felt a lot of rage because your partner ran off with somebody who you thought was prettier or younger, and suddenly you're kind of, oh, finally I'm seeing the light, finally I'm seeing the change, I'm moving out of this depressive episode. And that's why, even though you say, right, I'm ready to look for new options now, but I'm struggling to perform in front of all these admirers, it's because you're not quite there yet. So what I would say is, with the 3 sevens, use your intuition. Is it time? Is it time to look for new love? Or do you need a bit more time just to feel, you know, just to feel good? You might need a little bit more time here, especially if you're feeling under pressure to perform. And the only reason that you're performing as a magician is that you're putting on an act. You're presenting a face that isn't really yours. That's what magicians do. So what I would say on this reading is, give yourself a bit more time. Give yourself a bit more time. Don't put yourself under any pressure to be something that you're not, or to feel something that you don't at the moment. Because if you do, you're still going in. You're still going into a situation, and you're in rebound mode, and you don't want to do that. All right. So just give yourself time. All right. There's no rush here. All right. Let's have a quick look, Pisces, at what the advice is for love for the week. So the advice for love is, Universe Spirit, what is the advice for Pisces in this love reading, please? What is the advice you have for Pisces on this love reading? What is the advice that you have for Pisces on this love reading, please? Show me in 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3, Pisces. So the advice, Pisces, for your love reading is, let's have a look. So you've got younger woman. So dealings or relationship with a younger woman here. Club. Okay, so someone will try to make you do something against your will. Could be something to do with dealings or a relationship with a younger woman. Showing here wishbone. A wish is granted. So that could be something to do with meeting new people, but someone's going to try and get you to do something against your will, and it could be a younger woman who's doing that. So it might be one of your friends that's saying, yeah, you know, you're getting on now, you're okay. You're starting to get over that person, so go out and fight, you know, go out on a few dates. But don't do anything before you're ready to do it. Just don't do anything. I just don't think you're ready in this reading, or else you wouldn't feel so pressured to put on an act. Universe Spirit, can you show me what is the advice, spiritual advice for the week? What is the blessings that you have for Pisces this week, please? What is the blessings that you have for Pisces this week? Okay, so you've got a blessing of support coming to you, which is lovely. Because I do think that you guys need support. All right, I think that you are supported, okay? And whatever you do, you're supported this week. Just know that, okay? Because I think that in love, it's really stressful for some of you guys going out there and kind of making new connections and things like that. And I think that you push yourself, you're pushing yourself to be something that you're not. You're pushing yourself, 10 of Wands, to be the magician, to be something that you're not. You know, you're pushing yourself to perform in front of your admirers, but it's not. You know, you should, and even, you know, with the admirer of the 7 of Wands, it might be, yeah, I'm going to look for new love, but you're pushing yourself to perform in front of your admirers, and your admirers might be your friends. They might be the people in the Knight of Coins that are supporting you and saying, oh, well done, you've gotten over it, brilliant. But you don't need to. You don't need to be anything other than yourself, for yourself. It's not about other people, it's about you. Okay, you have a blessing of support, Pisces. All right, that is your reading, my darlings. I love you loads, as you know. If you'd like to order a reading with me, you can click on the link in the comments section below, or you can click on the end screen. Also, thanks to everyone who's bought a year ahead reading from me. If you'd like to purchase one, Pisces, there is still time. They're available to December 15th. All right, have a great week, guys. Love you. Bye.